Alrighty, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Hopefully you folks can hear me loud and clear. As in this time, I managed to start stream on time and totally didn't run late. Hold on, let me fix my mic here. Just gotta reposition it a little bit here. Alrighty. Alrighty, I think everything is working. Alright, everything should be working. Tracking good. Live notifications went live. Alright, I think we're all good. Let me get this intro rolling. Hoi me boys! It is your resident Switch Grod here to entertain you with my skills or lack thereof. Hopefully everybody's having a fabulous Saturday. Hopefully you got to sleep in. I definitely did. As in, as soon as stream was over, I did one thing. I think I drank some, like, tomato soup in a cup. Like, one of those, like, heatable ones. And then just dropped dead. Went straight to sleep. I exerted so much energy out of myself. Like, a ton of energy out of me. I exerted a lot last stream. But hey, I'm fully recharged. I had some dinner. I had breakfast for dinner. I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling good again. And in just a little bit, we're gonna... Oh, there goes the tracking. But in a little bit, we're gonna officially continue on with the MSQ. Also, I've been trying to plan out my route for going through most of the MSQ, because I'm hopeful that we can finish all of the main scenario quests by December and be done, or nearly done. So by the time that Evercold releases, we'll be up to the most recent content. And then after that, once we actually do the initial MSQ, we'll totally do some other games. And even then, I might mix it up and bring in an occasional stream for a different game. But we're gonna stick with FF14 for now. That's the game plan. That's the core game plan. But for now, I guess, how's everybody's day going? Hopefully you guys have been having a good Saturday. I really hope. If you had to go to work, hopefully you're either off work or about to be off work, getting to relax for the rest of the evening. I know for me, I've never liked working Saturdays. I know the day goes by fast, but the problem is, like, I seem to invite trouble every time I'm working on a weekend or on, like, a Friday. Like, I tell people, Thursday is actually the good day for work because it's a lot more quiet and calm. While Friday is just everything falls apart. For context for my workplace, even though we do see customers past 12, usually it's like a strict reservation based. And for my position, I'm usually supposed to leave by 12-ish. So I'm not supposed to be staying there for longer than that, unless I had permission or had the day off during that week. So usually, I have to get all the stuff that I wanted to do within a day of work, and have to do it within half a day. Mind you, this is also when calls are going on at the same time. I'm getting spammed up the wall with calls, trying to take care of customers up front, and trying to get them all set up for their next stuff. So, I'm trying to do everything in the kitchen sink. I'm trying not to burn up trying to do it. So, yeah. It's quite a fun time, indeed. But, I generally do get it completed in the nick of time. Because usually by then, I'm getting ready to head out. And I usually also, on Thursday, since it's chill, I focus on getting everything ready. So for, like, the rest of the week, I don't have to stress out too hard. I know this week I wasn't really able to because I had other projects and stuff going on. But usually those days are very chill for me on Thursdays. Fridays, those are the crappy days for me. Those are the days that suck. I don't want to work on those days. If I can, I would like to take every Friday off so I'm not working on Friday. But, you know, it is what it is. You gotta work for the money. You gotta pay the bills, unfortunately. I'm trying to think of, like, a story. I keep saying this every stream, I always try to at least do one story for you guys to hear from my ancient past of, like, 3 years ago. And like I keep telling everybody, it usually consists of either, like I have an equation. Usually life is going well, then you have one random inciting incident. It could either be like a customer throwing a fit, either somebody throwing a fit in public, someone throws a fit. I try to handle the situation. Wait. Oh, I got a good one. I now got something. All right, so back at my past job, I was an area host, correct? I had a moment where I had to, you know, the trash boats, using them at amusement parks, and where they would like push it around, take out the trash, and put a new trash bag in. Well, there was this one moment where the weather was kind of rough, and for context, with water parks, usually if the inclement weather is really bad, and this is mainly for outside parks, we usually have to close it down step by step. So it starts off with tower rides, then it goes down to like general rides, then it goes to shallow, and then it's just everything. So it slowly starts tapering off. And then, for me, then we usually have people stationed, blocking people off, telling them they can't go. Then you got people panicking, trying to grab their stuff just in case the park closes. And there's been a couple of funny incidents associated with that. My favorite one was when I was personally doing the trash boats and I had to stop. And here's a fun little fact. There are 2 different codes for it. When everything closes down, there's usually a code red, which means all customers are recommended, in big quotes, recommended to seek shelter. Staff can still move around. During that time, that's the perfect chance for us to get our stuff done, like clean up. Let's say it's getting towards the end of the day, we can knock out the trash boats before the weather gets extremely bad. But purple is when everyone has to do it. You're required. Everyone has to stay under until they get an update. So it's code red. All the staff were trying to get stuff done. And then I had like a couple with their kid walking up to me and saying like, they're like, ma'am, it's like, I know it's like the park might be closing, but I was wondering if there was any way you could help us. And I was like, hey, it's like, aw, I bet they're just a little sad. Like, hey, I could tell them about their little thing. It turns out these folks were out of town, so they only had 1 day to come here, which I get it. I'm sorry when that happens. That has to suck. They said, hey, could you use that trash boat and fill it up with water so our son can play in it? And I'm like, hello? Excuse me? What? I'm like shocked. It's like a trash boat. Mind you, there's all sorts of garbage or gunk on the inside of there. You name it, there's something in there. There's some gunk left over in there. So I'm like partially panicked, wondering what the fuck. It's like luckily at the time, my supervisor was walking up, and I was able to quickly tell them, hey, they're not backing down. It's like, is there any way you could kindly tell them down? They're like, sure. They're like, all right, sure, Grod. Don't worry. It's like, well, I'll tell them. But it was still so funny that they were that desperate. And I think from the time I worked there, they would have a little program where you could technically get like either a discounted ticket, get a free ticket back for another day if you were local, or like you would get a partial refund. I don't think they do the partial refund thing anymore, but it's still pretty cool that they do something like that for these situations, because like either way, it sucks if you can only go there and you like, let's say, live out of country or out of town. That is unfortunate, but still, I can't control the weather, and now you're asking me to straight up put your child in a trash boat with water in it. Like, there could be some residue, sharp stuff in there that's dangerous, and you're just like, nah, I think the kid will be fine. It reminds me of the Lorax, Illuminations the Lorax, where you have the kid that, like, basically became glow in the dark because they went to a pool that was, like, had radiation or something. So it's like, if you're trying to make your kids that, then go on ahead, but I can't allow that. But this wasn't the only time that weather conditions have led to people doing really dumb stuff. So we were forced to hit code purple, and everyone is off in the corner in one of the giant huts. And then, like, there's like I don't know if it was a mother, but I think it was a boyfriend and girlfriend that were like demanding to get back there because they had some of their stuff. And it was pouring down raining. Turns out, the funny part is, that girlfriend, their laptop was in one of the bags. I'm like, ma'am, you shouldn't be bringing a laptop to a water park. Anything electronic you really shouldn't be bringing. Like, keep that in the car. If you're that desperate to do work, then, like, go to a beach. Go to a beach or somewhere else, not at a water park. I don't know. I think you shouldn't even be bringing any of that stuff near water to begin with. I don't know. I just have common sense. Maybe common sense isn't as popular as we all thought it was. But yeah. So I wasn't directly dealing with the customer, but it was one of my friends, a lifeguard, dealing with them. And, you know, the boyfriend was, like, trying to be all tough, manly, and brave, and was trying to, like, rush out there, duck under the stuff, and quickly grab her stuff. And he was trying to be an extra hero and grab some people's stuff. It's like... And, like... And what's really funny is, he called us... He was trying to call us out, saying, like, you guys are terrible with your customer service. It's like, sir, we have to follow policies, like... And you know what's the best part? This man accidentally fell partway into the pool. In the storming rain. I know that sounds terrible. Hold on. But before you go and antagonize me, I know that sounds really horrible, but that felt like genuinely good karma. He had to get out, and the worst part is he had his phone in his pocket, so his phone got wet. So, yeah, I stayed really quiet, because I knew everyone stayed really quiet. And, like, just like before with some stories, an old lady is like, I'm sorry you had to deal with that person. It's like, they also said, like, why did they bring a phone? Like, why did they bring their laptop? It makes no sense. You really shouldn't be bringing one. And I, like, looked at the lady and quietly told them, like, that's what I've been telling them. It's like, you shouldn't be really bringing that into a park like that. Maybe like an amusement park, possibly. But even then, why would you be doing it at an amusement park? Unless you have a project involving that, then you really shouldn't. Maybe like your phone. I can see you potentially doing work on your phone. I don't know. People are crazy nowadays. They are genuinely crazy. Ooh, also chat. I just recently finally got in the mail from Amazon my Xbox One controller that I'm gonna also be using. Plus that has an extremely long, like, 10-foot USB-C, not USB-C cord, like a very long one. So, yeah. Now I can, like, play from a distance. But yeah, I like the feel of the Xbox controller. It's pretty comfortable for me. Because I grew up playing on Xbox and Xbox 360 back in the day. I know someday I would like to get my hands on an Xbox. Maybe. I might, like, make my Xbox, like, have every single game on there and mod the heck out of it so it's really cool. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. I would like to mod it so I can use any modern controller on it. Like an Xbox One controller. I don't know. I've been, like, constantly going back to older games and titles and playing them. Because there isn't really any games I'm interested in playing that are new. Except for stuff like Sonic Racing Cross Worlds or like Splatoon Raiders. Like, those are like the only couple of modern games I've been interested in playing myself. I'm kind of like holding out for next year for more big titles and more big DLC to come out. Honestly, this kind of feels like a year of really exciting announcements on this, alongside like not getting anything major. I know there's still the Ocarina of Time remake, but it's like, that's, for me, it's like Ocarina of Time remake, maybe some more Pokemon news, but that's it for me. Maybe there might be a surprise announcement, like towards the end of the year into next year, that's really all we're gonna get. I don't think the E3 season was bad. It's just considered a lot of big hype announcements, but no real big upcoming releases for me. Note, this is for me. The only other thing is that Kingdom Hearts is now on Switch 2, well, in October. The only sad part is that if you were trying to get it physically, it's a game key card, which I'm so upset about. They could have had a game key card that at least had 1.5 and 2.5, at least. Or at least make a separate Switch 1 release that at least consists of those two games. And then, yeah, I don't know, you get a download code for the other ones. They could have done that. And then the whole AI upscaling situation with Nomura's art for the box art was also another thing that got people mad. It was just an awkward situation. I don't know if I really want to go for a game key card. Like I mentioned before, I despise game key cards. I feel like they don't really count as a true physical form of media. It's literally just a key. It's like getting a card to a hotel. Like, you don't... It's like if you had your house, but instead you had a card, and you technically have to always have the card with you to go inside. You don't even get keys, you have to have a card to get into your house. And if you don't have the card... Oh, too bad. You're too bad, you can't. And you need the card to even, like, boot up the game. So it's like... I get that technically PlayStation 5 games and Xbox Series X games have that too, but I'm pretty sure a good chunk of the game is on the cartridge or on the disc. I don't know. I feel a little icked by it. But in my Kingdom Hearts heart, I really do want to maybe go for it and have the only game key card be that, but I also want to I probably am just going to go digital is how I'm going to go for instead of purchasing it physically, because like I've been killing to be able to play the Kingdom Hearts games portably. And you know, it's like the extra funny stinger, they're planning to take down the cloud versions of the game on Switch 1, and like you get a nice 50% discount, you get to move your save files over. But it's like, I honestly think those who purchased the cloud version should have gotten the games absolutely free. Like, free upgrade, thank you for supporting it, now you get to have it for free. I don't know. Or I don't know, have like Switch players. I know it's also the Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3 is releasing on PS5, but I think Switch players should have gotten an exclusive discount across the board as an early adopter bonus. Like, hey, like the extra big stinger is that we're getting 1.5 and 2.5 on Switch 1. So they honestly could have gotten the games running. That's what makes me a little irfed. It's still nice we're at least getting the 1.5 and 2.5 for Switch 1 players who still have their Switch. But like, for me as a Switch 2 player, even the price of like $75 is still a little steep. I'm probably going to try and see if I can wait for maybe an end of the year sale on both. Like, if I have to get a game key card, physically get a deal, maybe do something like that. I don't know. Chat, what do you think? Are game key cards even worth it? Or is it better just to, like, purchase it digitally? I say if you can't fit the game on a game key cartridge, or if you, like, you need to, like, delay it. Like, I don't get it for games that are small. Let me phrase that. I get it for games that are small. I understand that they don't have bigger cartridges right now. They only have the 64. I've heard they're working on making smaller ones. So hopefully within year 3, we do start to see more physical releases of not just exclusively Nintendo games, but also a couple of third parties getting full physical releases. But it is still a little sad. Also, it's very crazy that the whole collection for Kingdom Hearts 1 through 3 is like a whopping 135 gigabytes. It's like you would have to require like 3 and some change for key card, not 2.5 game cartridges to be able to fit the whole game. Honestly, in that fact, they could have just released them all separately. They could have just done that on separate cards. I don't know. They could have done that. But yeah, it is what it is. There's nothing I can really do about it. But yeah, it's also exciting that we got Kingdom Hearts 4 still. It is a shocker that Kingdom Hearts 4 got even revealed at the Nintendo Direct. I'm still miffed by that. It's like, they actually did that. Like, I think all major gaming companies have dropped major announcements or directs or presentations. The only one, like, I could exclude is maybe Sega, but they kind of had announcements sprinkled throughout all of them. And then Sonic fans are still, like, starving for news on the next mainline game, which, that's fair, but, like, I think this is gonna kind of be, I don't know, it feels like a gap year for gaming right now. We're still getting some major title releases, but it's gonna be kind of them focusing on cooking stuff in the back for next year. And then next year and the year after that's gonna be where the big releases start coming in. I don't know. That's what I think. First year, we still get a couple of big bangers. Second year's kind of the downtime year. And then third year and onwards is where we consistently keep getting big announcements or big releases. I don't know. I know from folks, the Switch 1 is like about a year old. I can also just realize it's a year old. Dang. It's been like, I think this month is like the anniversary that the system released a year ago. And I don't regret my purchase. I enjoy my Switch 2 and still enjoy it from time to time. I've just been so busy with life and other big plans and streaming other games that I haven't like been able to put some extra time to play a little bit of the Switch. Probably when Kingdom Hearts comes out on Switch, I'll definitely be plugging in a lot more hours into that. Just like when Splatoon 3 released, I plugged in a crap ton of hours. Like a lot. But yeah. Let me think here. Do I have anything else to say before we kind of start jumping into 14? Do we want to jump in a lot earlier? Let me think. Is it worth it getting in a little sooner? Let me think. I think it might be worth it jumping in. Because we got a lot of story to go over. A lot of content to tackle. Let me see here. Alright. Alright, let me just... Here's what we're gonna do. This time... See, this time... We're gonna be smart. We're gonna be very smart, and this time, not forget to change the game. Alright, we're gonna do this. Alrighty. There we go. We're gonna then... We're gonna refresh. There we go. Hopefully you guys can all hear the game. Alrighty. Alright. I think everything's working good. Stream sounds good. As you can see here, listen, chat, I totally didn't over level. No, I didn't. No, I didn't over level. What are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about? I didn't over level. No, I didn't over level. Not at all. Not at all. Nope, didn't even over level one bit. Actually, you know what's really funny? We're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna take off the jacket. We're gonna do that this stream. We're gonna have some fun and not wear my jacket. Also, what's really funny is that, with my jacket toggle... Oh, I didn't realize that. Hold on a minute. Wait, are the little thingies for my little hoodie things? Oh shit, I didn't even realize they technically are like disconnected, something separate. Hold on. Alright, while the game's loading, let me see if I can fix that. I'm gonna go over to this. Blueprints. Keybinds. Let's see. Up close cam, full body, jacket, auto exit, action, toggle. Let me see. Can I modify this? All right. Toggle character. Okay, that's not jacket toggle. Visor, blush, reset tracking. Okay, there we go. Toggle meshes. I wonder, can I... Oh, I can add an additional element. Okay, pants, jacket string, and there we go. All right, so now if I do that, it should, when I press this button, there we go. It got rid of both. All right, that was an easy fix. Okay, now we can officially get back to streaming. Okay, so as you see here, I've kind of done a lot off stream in the last couple hours. As you see here, I got myself a new little staff, and my little character for Black Mage is all complete and at level 50. So, it is time to officially get back onto game. Alrighty, Z is so ridiculous. Alrighty. So here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Among the local fauna, only the succan, known as the Z, could inflict such wounds. That's why some folks are pointing the finger at them. I somehow doubt the answer's that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of these creatures, and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths. Alrighty, so already we're going to be doing some hunting. Alrighty, now where is it located at? Oh, it's not that far away. We will just... I'm just going to run this way. But yeah, I totally didn't buy this staff off the market board. It was a cute little weapon, alright, chat? It looked really cool, and I liked it a ton. I wanted it so badly. I was like, I got 1,000,000 gil. I could spend it. Okay, Okay, this should be where some of the enemies are. Not you, not you. I don't care about this fate. What I do care about is getting rid of you. Nice. It feels good to one-shot most of this stuff. Where is there one more? One more? Where's one more? Ah, there we go. See, they can't come after me now. Ayy. Alrighty. We killed the enemies like you guys said. Alright, I guess I'll switch over so I can at least, Alright. So we killed at least 3 of them. Alright. 3 of them have been killed. Alright, let's go back to our friend. Show him the evidence. I'm also trying to figure something out with FF14. I've noticed that, back. Hold on. I noticed, like, something really strange with this game. I wonder if it's just because the install, something went wrong with the install. But I've noticed, like, the game has been, like, very weird in terms of, like, it micro stutters, like it's trying to load a chunk. And I usually haven't ran into that issue at all. It's been really strange. I'm, like, trying to figure out what's going on. I'm hopeful nothing's broken or I didn't do something wrong. Alrighty. Whoa. Okay, we have 2 separate quests. Rock of Rainer and Seeing to Eye Winged. We'll stick with you for the quest. Alright. There's something else I've heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been commonly maidens. I better watch myself, eh? Unseeming jabs aside, there's been a rumor going around that there's some as a whisper that after each victim died, her rancor went into the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. This bears investigating, I reckon. I'm going to use a fire stack. I could speak English. I'm going to give you a fire stand stick to blow off a piece of that crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you have to throw at the thing. Once you've torn a rock a new one, bring some of those fragments and I'll give them a gander. Can I accept 2 quests at the same time? Yes. Alright. There's something you should know. I've been keeping this to myself, lest I worsen Meteor's panormia. But I too have seen the winged eyeball. I cannot say whether it's a coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely the same time as his. I was heading home after a day of digging when the shadow fell over me. Sorry with a yawn there. Looking up, I found myself locked in the gaze of a giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here, in case you had a mind to investigate. Alright, 2 quests. Which one do I want to go for? Let me open up my map real fast. Where are they both located at? I think both of them are located at, like, the same area. So we will go this way. Alright. Then we will go this way. It's been an experience using this controller. It doesn't really feel that bad to play FF14 with this. The only problem is, like, with the PlayStation 5 and 4 controller by extension, there was a giant button that would allow me to kind of, like, switch around stuff. Like, I could, like, do this little cursor here. It's now a tiny button on the Xbox One controller. So I have to kind of be aware of that. Okay, okay, yeah, both the quest icons are here. Nice, I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So let me see here. Destination... No. Okay, there we go. Surveying, surveying. What is there? Anything? You sense a hostile presence. Oh, cool. I'm just gonna do this. I feel like for some of these enemies, they usually buff them up to make them a little stronger. Alright, we investigated that. Now we need to go to the other thing. Can I go through here? No, I can't. Wait, I can. Aha! I can! Alright, let's take a look at this thing. Oh, throw the fire... Hold on. Throw the fire stick. Inventory. Hold on. Let me make sure I register this gear stat as Black Mage. Inventory. Key items. Whoa. Okay. Alright. Alright. I threw sticks at it. Humming crystal. Alright, I guess I'll gather some crystals. Ugh. Sorry I'm a little more quiet than usual, chat. I've been really lazy today. Well, sort of. I've still been, like, productive, but I've been just super lazy about the productivity. I've just been kind of relaxing. Because usually once it hits the weekend for me, my brain mostly shuts down. It shuts off completely. It's like, alrighty. Let me see. I'm just gonna walk back. I don't really want to teleport right now. I'm feeling the right mood to just go and walk. We'll walk it. We need some exercise. We'll go walk over there ourselves. But yeah, I've been recently trying to do a lot of blueprinting. I mentioned before earlier on stream, I'm hopeful by the end of this month we can come extremely close or just be about done with both base RRR and the post game. I'm hopeful we can wrap up and get right to that point. Alright. A monstrous Balmite appeared and you slew it? That creature had long been since a scourge upon the folk of Fallground. Intentional or no, you've done us a great service. You have my gratitude. But this does make me wonder. Was it truly a winged eyeball I saw, or merely a trick of light combined with blind panic? No, it was all a figment of your imagination. Many folks here are too scared to go within 100 yalms of the Rock of Rancor. Aye, it has a name. What's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like you, eh? Here's all your crystals. Huh? Why, these are just your Garden Valley crystals. Tis a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime, but they're definitely lightning expected. I almost hate to say it, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing more to do with a masked stranger. Looks like I've gone and wasted both your time and a perfectly good fire sand stick. Oh well. Alright, what do you have to say, coward? Power of deduction. Meroid is troubled by the dread of new developments. The dread of new developments in the murder investigation. Ooh. There's been no promising leads in the murders. I can't scarce get a wink of sleep knowing that the killer's still at large. Judging by your furrow brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I've been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there certainly can be no doubt. It was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that it could have mistaken it for so distinctive... It's implausible that I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a baramite. But you and I were miles apart. How could you both seen it at precisely the same time? What's more, our adventure friend had a run-in with the Banimite at the very spot you claimed to see that fiendish eyeball, isn't that right? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. Ooh, he's serious. But listen, mayhaps it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be. Gods, of course, there must be more than one of those buggers. Ugh, it's so obvious. But that means, since there's been repeated sightings of these fiends, there must be even more victims as yet undiscovered. Gulp. I do believe we're out of our depth. We ought to leave the rest to the expert. Yes, we're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you. Well, I burn to know the truth. Some things are best left unknown, lest you've forgotten. It was at the rocky arena to the west where I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you might want to alert the authorities. There's a god house nearby. Ugh. The serpents there should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. Okay, so they're all being cowards. Got it. Alright. What do you have to say? My friend and I call ourselves gold diggers. Why? Because we dream of striking it rich. I think they all just went back to their default dialogue. Alrighty. Let's see. So I guess we gotta go back. We'll go via Chocobo this time around. It feels so good being over-leveled. Now, of course, there are certain scenarios where your level is synced down, so you can't blast for the entire game at, like, level 100. You do have to take on some of the content. Alright, let's go to the little house or hut. That is surprisingly below me. What the... Uh, um... Okay, where's the hut? Where is it? Oh. That's not good. Mangled corpse. Oh, hi there, eyeball. You're the person that I was being referred to. Too bad you're dead. Hello there. Hello there, buddy. How's it going? It's good to see another friend-shaped being on this wonderful day. Hopefully life is treating you well. We encountered another corpse! And I'm totally not over-leveled. Hey! Yippee! Hooray for being over-leveled. Alrighty. Speak with... Present the ravaged... I could. Nope. Let me get off my chocobo. I can help them. No, I wanted to help. Damn it. Curse my chocobo. Oh, they're back on Monk. Where? Okay, I go this way. Oh, look at you, your little job outfit. Alright, where do I go? And look at you with flight. I know there's like a couple of chocobos that are like two-seaters. And there's a couple of really cool chocobos that I love. Oh, I like how the camera was just right there, just popped in. Greetings, adventurer. Is there aught amiss? Yes. I like how corpses are just represented by flowers. Gods be good, not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths may have been reported in the Central Shroud, while the masked strangers you seek does not seem to feature any. Sightings of the winged eyeballs are common enough. The creatures appear to be moving the bodies, but to what end, none can say. The victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them, so as to notify of their next of their... This button, engraved with a lily motif, the very same object found upon another victim. A family sigil? Or that of an organization, perhaps? Either way, I dare to hope that this will prove pivotal in solving the murders. Alrighty. Mount speed increased. Secret of the White Lily. I would have you hold on to the lily button. You need it to continue your investigation. While it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, you have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry it on your work. If I might make a suggestion, you may wish to take this button to Gradania and have it examined by Mully. Perhaps something in her vast network of contacts can shed light upon the sigil. Alrighty. It's teleportation time. I could just do it this way. New Gradania. And we'll use the teleportation crystal. And while I am doing that, I'm gonna get a little drink of water. Ah, that's some good water. I like it. Oh, just right over here. Hello there, kind stranger. May you please provide me with... Oh, hello again. I feel like every time it's going to be a game of Where's Waldo, or I'm just going to find Fellwinter somewhere. I'm just going to be expecting you to be in a major cutscene just there. Just be part of a major cutscene just over in the background. Good morrow to you, Gardesia. By your grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for stones and herb tea. Why, isn't this a lovely little button? The engraving is quite exquisite. Artisan-level quality, I would say. Where did you... no. I love Gradania LOL. I would just hate starting there. I enjoyed starting here. It was where I originally played Bard. Anyways, I'm afraid I do not recognize this Livy sigil. You will have to find an answer the old-fashioned way by asking around. You could do worse than beginning with Burmanate, over by the Aetherite Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes, that one. Alrighty. Let's find her. Hello there, kind soul. I'm looking for... Need help tracking down the owner of a button? That's certainly not a quest I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then. Show me what you have. Here. It seems to be some manner of decorative button, reminiscent of this worn by families of old, though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I can say without certainty that the White Lily is a recurring theme in the Gradanian culture. Alas, I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. There is a soul in Gradania who does. It would be him over in the Lances Guild. The woman makes a point of knowing all the citizens on a full-name basis. Alrighty. Okay, so it's an old Gradania. Alright. Can I get this out of the way? Alright, let's go to old Gradania! Yippee! Alright, where is he? Okay, I think I'm going the wrong way. Let's see here. Is that an Aetherite shard? Don't mind if I do that real quick. Thank you. Oh man, can't run yet. Did I grab it? Alright, we will go this way. That is a very exotic outfit over there. Let's see. I can't wait to get into endgame content. That's going to be the exciting part. Once I beat the entire MSQ before Evercold, I'll have access to so much content. Hello again. Alrighty. Burnett believes that I can help you. Well, this is a rather bold assumption to make. I will try to assist you. Never you fear. But whether a mott comes of it is another matter. Now, what do you require of me? Here's this button. Can you tell me where it's from? Fascinating. Work of art is rarely seen in the hands of an ordinary Gradanians. The owner of the button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to the country ward northwest of here. Wait! A memory comes to me. As of late, there's been a man who's purposely seated at the bench of the ward's entrance. His name is Ursino, and I distinctly recall seeing a remarkably similar button upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he could tell you a thing or two. Alrighty, let's go over to him. And actually, am I at the area I think I'm at? No, I am not. I swear there's like another character I want to encounter nearby. But we will just continue on with the quest. Hello there. Just vibing out. Hi there, man. I do not believe we are acquainted. Pray, lead me to my thoughts. Here's this button. The sigil of the... Oh, I cannot pronounce that word. The sigil of the Darkerus family. How's that you came to be in possession of this button? From the body of a murdered woman. Her face... It was married in any way? I fear as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal to you the truth of the depths, but on one condition. You promised to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. Alrighty. Skeletons in her closet. Ursel has a confession to make regarding the mysterious murders. There was once a manservant and the employee of one of the oldest and proudest families of Gridania, the Dark Tentacles. During that time, I had the honor of waiting upon Lady Amatine, mistress of the household. Fair as summer is she, and possessed a heart befitting of her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her. Though my lady escaped with her life, death may have well been a kinder fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed, and she beheaded her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Unable to bear the thought of being seen, my lady sequenced herself within her chambers and refused all company. This continued for many uneasy moons until one day, without warning, she began receiving queer guests. None amongst us knew whence they came, these masked men, but my lady believed that they would help her to regain what she had lost. So they began the rites of rejuvenation. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew more and more grotesque as time went by. Eventually there came a day where my lady bound one of her handmaidens to her bed, and then proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Suffice to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of her body. I performed the dreadful task at bade. Obedient servant that I was, but when the time came to return to the house, my legs refused to move. I knew then that I could not go back to that place, not after the nightmare I had witnessed. So it was that I left Hawkett Manor, my home of night on half a century. Long did I weep for a girl who was slain, and longer still for the woman that Lady Adamine had been. Yet one cannot weep forever, and I endeavored to put the matter behind me. Indeed, I have resolved never to speak of my experience until you appeared before me. My lady's madness must be ended, lest more innocent lives be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest as you swore to me you would. She awaits you at the manor, on the western edge of Central Shroud. Now go, go and do what must be done. Alrighty, skeletons in her closet. Hey! We don't need to use a ticket. I'm fine with just using some cash. Alrighty. The Central Shroud. Alrighty, we will just activate our Chumpity, our company chocobo, as we proceed to a dungeon. Nice little start to the stream, only an hour in, and we get to kick off with a dungeon? That's fun. Now, I do remember this dungeon very distinctly. It does have a very unique atmosphere that I distinctly remember, as I ended up doing this dungeon a bunch for level grinding as well. So, yeah. Yeah, a lot of grinding. A lot. Very much a lot. Very much. Alright. Let's see here. I don't remember going over to this area. This feels very new to me. Let's see here. It should be right around here. Ooh, I really don't remember being around this area. This feels like a very unique area. I feel like I don't remember this area too well, actually. Alrighty. Interacting. Hawkett Manor is now accessible. A new regular duty has been added to Duty Finder and Duty Support. I can't stop looking at my character. My mouth is completely obscured. I look like Edgy McGee, number 743. Alrighty. It is time. Who's ready for the minigame, everybody? How long is it gonna be before I actually get into a fight? Hello there, Felwinters. What is it? Level 34. Invite me. Fresh Lizard! Hello there! Too Hot Banner up next. I'm a tank. Alright, hold on. Invite to party. That should work. I think I invited you. There we go! Hey! We got a proper tank, so that means I won't have to sit there for like 50 minutes. Alright. Hawktube Manor. Alright. Hey! Hoi! Alrighty. Hoi, me boys! Alrighty. But yeah, I remember this dungeon so well because of its distinct vibe. It has a very, very distinct vibe. Fellwinter's The Hawktube Manor. Ooh, spooky! Woo! It's not that spooky. Hoi me boys! Hoi me boys! Onwards! Bonus EXP will be rewarded for those who complete the quest for the first time. I will eat my boiled egg as always. Let's see. Oh, Jesus Christ, I keep forgetting I don't have access to a lot of spells. We will do this. But yeah, I really do like the aesthetics of this dungeon. It is a very cool dungeon. Alright. I keep forgetting that, like, every time I go into a dungeon that's way lower level for me, I'm so used to being like, oh yeah, I could steamroll through this, and then I realize, oh yeah, I'm gonna be, like, at a lower level, so I'm not even gonna have access to most of my spells. Oh. Alrighty, obtained a key. Alright, you're gonna pull... Let's see. Alrighty. Alright. That's fine by me, then I could do this. Hit everybody with thunder. Oh, dang it. Ah. Alrighty, I will just activate this. You know, it'd be smarter me if you actually swapped over. We will do this, do that. I know this seems like a weird thing that I like about the Xbox controller, but I love the clickiness of the D-pad. I like the clickiness of it. It's very fun. I like the funny clicky noises of the button. Okay. Oh, are we gonna... Okay, I guess we're gonna bring him along with us. We're just gonna fight this one? Alright. Alright. Ooh, alright. Oh, I guess we took out that enemy. Alright, I guess we're just gonna pull these guys. Fine by me. We're just gonna do Blizzard here. Cannot use while casting, I know. Eh. I'm so used to, like, seeing people just deciding to pull a ton of enemies. So it takes me a minute to realize probably some of these folks are really brand new players. So I really have to think about that for a minute. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright. We will just attack you. Oh, I guess we're gonna go straight into here for the mini-boss? Oh. Okay. There we go. I will go ahead and get some of my MP back. Oh, hi there. Oh, did I dodge? Hey, I dodged just in the nick of time. Cool. We're just gonna do this. Oh. Alrighty. I will cast lightning. But yeah, like I mentioned before, this is one of my favorite ARR dungeons just based on aesthetics alone. I'm always an odd sucker for haunted houses, especially ones that are like in a mansion. Also, it's probably because of my experience playing through Luigi's Mansion as well, that I enjoy haunted houses so much. And it's like, it's not for the reasons you expect. I think it'd be fun living in a house like this. Like, I guess not really haunted. Maybe there's like a friendly ghost, maybe. Maybe if I have like a friendly ghost with me, I would live in it. There we go. I didn't take any damage. See, I'm a pro. Look at how much of a pro I am. I stayed in the damage puddle, and didn't take any damage at all. See, I know my slide casting. I know my slide casting. I know how to use it. There we go. Hey. We got the key. So that should take us to the Ivy door. Alrighty. Time for my favorite bit. Jump off the edge! I always love doing that. Guys, just remember, it's fast travel. For free. That's free fast travel, guys. You don't even have to pay any gil. Just go fall off the edge. As long as you don't aggro an enemy, you won't die. That's all you gotta do. Just don't aggro an enemy. Alright. I do want to thank you again, Fel Winters, for joining me and doing tanking. Because we honestly would have been waiting a long time to engage with any content for this stream. We really would have been up. I proceed to fuck up and not realize I am out of NP. I am a smart player. I swear I am. Alrighty, we will just do this to switch back over. Alright. Is the lightning gonna kill him? Okay, I kind of burned the lightning when I probably shouldn't have. This should kill him. Okay, it almost kills him. What world are you in? I could join the next duty. I am currently on Kraken, if I got that right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm on Kraken. Yeah, I should be on Kraken, and that's part of Dynamis? I guess once these streams get bigger, it'd be fun to have a rotating cast of viewers join in on these. Oh boy. Alright guys, don't you love it? I love it during stream when you encounter folks or AI streamers. Yay! They interrupted me during gameplay! Woo! I don't want AI viewers. But yes, Fresh Lizard. If you are interested, once we get on to like the next major quest or boss, I would totally be willing to invite you along. Do we want to go fight the enemies here? We could just, you know... Wait, where's everybody going? Did we forget a key? Uh-oh. Did I forget a key? I swore I didn't. I'm hopeful I didn't forget a key on accident. Where are we going? Uh-oh. Did I honestly forget a key? Wait. Okay. I guess we did forget a key on mistake. Oops. It was honestly my fault. I do apologize. I do apologize if I forgot about a key. Alright. Hi, skeletons. Yippee. Oh, yep, there's a yellow key in here. Hold on. I'll get the key. I'll get the key. Don't worry. Never mind. I was like, no, I'll get the key. You keep him distracted. Even though I'm DPS and I should be DPSing the bad guy. Carnation door. I could just unlock the carnation door. Just fighting for his life. While me and the fucking scholar are like over here like, don't worry about it. I'm sorry. I'm on ether. Give me a moment or two to change. Uh-oh, I am out of NP. Okay. Oh no, I have no more NP. Let me... Alright, transpose. Oh, has no effect. Okay. Alrighty, I will activate this. Transpose. Activate again. Alright. I am just gonna kind of focus my stuff on this guy, because you guys should be able to finish him off. Uh-oh, I am in the AoE. We are going to transpose again. We're going to do this. We'll do fire. Oh, alright. We will transpose again. Switch over to ice. Activate lightning again to refill it. Let's see here. But yeah, don't worry, Fresh Lizard. You have time to migrate over here. Hey, we leveled up. Alrighty, I think that means we're at level 51 now. Damn. Yep, we obtained level 51. I do love this weapon. This little stick here is super cool. Alright. Okay. My brain proceeded to fart there. It's like, I think this is scripted, so we can't take out this enemy no matter what. They're just gonna, like, live. Or, like, take no damage. Manor Sentry. Yeah, I think, yep, once they hit 50, they're gonna just... Alright. Yep. I think I haven't seen this cutscene before. Yeah, I think I skipped over this cutscene once or twice. Alright, let me just... Can I transpose and swap? Alright, I'm ready. Let's go. Alrighty. We will go ahead. I think the gimmick is you need to be looking away, like actually looking away via the camera. Alright. The White Hall. I think if I look away... Nope. Hey, I dodged it. I think that's what you're supposed to do. As long as your character's not directly looking, then you're good. Oh, hi there. I'm gonna transpose. This should hit them, and then I can resume attacking. I'm actually gonna kind of just focus on attacking them for a minute. Uh-oh, transpose time. We're just gonna activate this. Alrighty. Alrighty, enemy will be back again. Transpose. I will drop that. Uh-oh. Let me turn away. There we go. I did it. No, don't activate. Let me do this. Alright, come on, come on. Alright, I'm looking away. Alrighty, and now I can attack again. And that should be it. Alrighty, that's it. Thank you for playing. Alrighty. Look at that. Easy fight. Also, I got some random items that I do not care about, most likely. That I will most likely sell. Alrighty. That was a pretty easy one. Again, as a rotting sprout who has played this game before. Alright, let's see the cutscene. Darkness has taken root within these halls. Sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irrespectable spirit that quickened to its light. Is that you, La Habrea? No, it's more of you black-cloaked folks. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You're as every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. It is no ordinary mortal who could acquire one crystal of light, less much 3. The crystal you make you strong. I spoke caveman for a minute, and it is the strength that the light is drawn. Eidolon chose well. A pity your existence is inconsequential within our own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take measures of your strength, Master La Habrea. For Master La Habrea, the task is now accomplished. We will take our leave of you. Fare you well, bringer of light. Oh, that's not good. Alrighty, and we're back. I guess we will go report to our friend here. New Gridania. We will not use an Aetheryte ticket because I will be waiting at the next dungeon. Oh. Hopefully that means the dungeon won't be too far away. I hope. Alrighty. We will Aetherites, Conjurer. Oh, cool. Conjurer's Guild is not that unable to teleport. You're not attuned. Oh. Well, drat. I'm not attuned to that one. I promise, chat, off stream, I'll work on getting everything attuned in the major cities. Alrighty. But that dungeon was pretty fun. Thanks again, Fellwinters, for tagging along and helping out. You definitely significantly reduced the queue time. Definitely significantly reduced the queue time. So I wasn't stuck there all stream. But yeah, I definitely would love it if things get a little bigger and we build a bit of an audience here. I would 100% love to do a rotation. I picked up warriors so I could help out. Aw, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do this for this little girl. Oh. Oh. A friend request. Who is this? Udall, Steps of... That me. Alrighty. Adamatoise. Why do I... Alrighty, well, I feel like I I swore. I think I knew. I feel like it's me. Wait, shit! Hold on a minute. It's been forever! Holy crap! Lux, it's been a while! Ah, it's been such a long, long time. It's good to see you again. Hopefully life has been treating you well. I bet you definitely have seen the announcements for Evercold and are very excited for that expansion. As in, currently we are playing through every single expansion up to Evercold as a way to celebrate the up-and-coming release. So it's going to be very exciting to go through ARR almost every single expansion with you guys on stream. And it'll be very exciting to see which job I select for each one. Currently, we're going to be doing Black Mage for, ARR. And then I will then, once we've cleared or gotten really close to the end of ARR or post-ARR, I will then start revealing what the next job will be for Heaven's Ward. Let's see. I switched to PC on now, so I'm free trial right now until I feel like paying for a subscription. Again, free trial is a really good thing. I know whether or not the masked men you encounter are the same pair first led by my Lady Astray. But it's plain that they are the same vital blood. We gotta be on Lux's sugar mamas then. I know not whether the masked men you encounter are the same pair first led by my Lady Astray, but it is plain that there are many the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold. They woe. Okay, my English is going all over the place. But who am I to speak of punishment? Be my silence? I allow to know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. Through misplayed loyalty, cowardice, or both. I am an abettor to a gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever my punishment they deem just. I only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. Alright, you keep telling yourself that. Alrighty, guys. Who's ready for everyone's favorite bit? Is it time? Pray, return to the waking sands. Pray. It's time to return to the waking sands. Yippee! Every time I see, like, report to Menphilia, I hear the quote every time in my sleep. Pray, return to the waking sands. Pray, return. Pray, return. Menphilia! Friend shape! Good evening, Gradoss. I trust your investigation is faring well. It is. It is faring so well now that you're here. Again, I keep telling... Everyone says their favorite characters like Thancred or like Y'shtola. My favorite's Tataru. Gotta rep the supporting cast. You gotta rep the supporting cast, as I feel like they don't get enough credit. I know this sounds like a wild dream, but I hope good old Tataru joins us in Evercold. It'd be exciting if we got to see a major character like that appear again. Or tag along again for the journey. Hi, Menphilia. What's going on, girl? What do you got? Welcome back, Gradoss. Fully glad am I to see you safely returned. Tell me, how fare you on your sojourn to the 12th Wood? Blobbity blah blah blah, blobbity blah blah blah, blobbity blah blah blah. 2 of La Habrea's minions? And they sought to measure your strength by their own admission? The devils taught us. It is beyond doubt that then the Ascians have begun their move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not be bemoaned by our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we Scions are too few to protect the realm against the threat, unaided. We must need to alert the 3 nations of the presence of this elusive enemy, and recommend that they heighten their vigil. English. There is no shortage of misery in the world that the Ascians might exploit. We have an aurorious struggle ahead of us. Yet, come what may, we must allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all that we can from the information available to us. Let's set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requests your attention. Let me know when you are ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. Oh, is it time, chat, to go after another primal? Is it primal time? Achievement unlocked. Skeletons. Wrath of a Titan. Alright, the whole gang's all here.
The Maelstrom.
Oh shit,
requests
it's
our
voice
assistance.
dialogue.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Our task will be to slay the primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Well, now I'm strong. I can easily take him out.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation.
Hey, I don't want to be rude here, but, Thancred, you got a really cool necklace there. I know I mentioned during last stream chat, but, Thancred's got a really cool necklace. I never noticed that necklace. You see it, chat? It's right there. He's got a really cool necklace.
There,
It's a really cool
by
thing
the
I didn't
grace
notice
of
in
the
his design.
navigator, were the mercenaries Mervip hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take
Oh, there's a
long
closer
for the
look at his
beast tribes
necklace.
to regroup, and they summoned their primals.
I know I'm talking over the
once more.
cutscene, but it's a cool detail I didn't notice with Thancred.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings
Ooh.
us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Ooh.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would
Alrighty.
think you a coward were you to decline.
I'm not gonna decline. I'm the Warrior of Light, bitch.
So you will accept?
Yes, I have no choice, as I'm the Warrior
Thank
of
you.
Light.
We can't very well send her to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola, can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies, tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would.
Alfino.
Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward.
Alrighty.
Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Alrighty, chat. It's time. Today we're gonna take out another primal. Quest accepted. Alright, Wrath of the Titan. We will teleport again! Alrighty, I did discover all the teleportation crystals here. So we will have a much easier time teleporting around here. However, I will go ahead and eat another egg real fast. Chomp. There we go. Hello there, Storm Commander. Good to see ya. Hail, adventurer, and welcome to Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, speak with the personal officer. Unless you are the guest we are told to expect. Haha, forgive me, madam. To business. Then, as if we were told the adolescent, the kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Old Gomorrah. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals. Fodder for the fellow primer. Hey! Actually, this is my favorite city-state lead out of the three. I do love Reborn and his character development, but I prefer this character's design a lot more. Or, I think, if I get her name wrong, I apologize. Merowib. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word is spread of your accomplishments, Gradoss. On behalf of Limsa, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wishes to address Gradoss personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sagan and the Kobolds plagued our people. Nor is this for the first time we've had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was the companies of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So, it's that we turn now to the Synons of the Seventh Dawn, confident in their belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you're all right, yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did they not tacitly make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep their own lands and that no blood would be shed? And was it not for the Lemunsians who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she sowed. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Listola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it, yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shed us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our sword? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa and Sicilian are of course my paramount concern. Already we've observed disruptions in the flow of ether. Inland, the effects will be felt either here in the city or long. I ask Muscovy. Oh, sorry. I ask much of you. I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Gradoss? Yes, you can. You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. By the way, chat, what is your favorite city-state leader? Honest question, what is your favorite? I am a fan of, Merowib, followed by Reborn, and then at the very bottom, forgot the name of the leader of, Gridania. That being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict before we meet Titan in the field. However, it would be wise to learn all we can from our foe, and I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It's said that one of them is employed at the Great Flame Mills in Lower East Nicosia. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miler or Miller, I meant to say. I do not know when you can find him. Mayhaps I can ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall see his fellows. Alrighty, then we shall. Let's see, Wrath of the Titan. Oh, yep, it's in a completely undiscovered... Okay, chat. We're gonna be doing a lot of exploring today. Yay! Oh, boy, that's great. Oh, we're gonna have to do a lot of exploring today. Okay. Well, a lot of exploring. Because that's a whole new area we haven't been to. Okay, I do need to go downstairs. Okay. So, good to know. I'm gonna need to head downstairs. And, yeah. Turns out, kind of is important before stream not just focus on leveling, but discovering locations. I think I'm going around in a circle here. Yep, I'm at a dead end. Oops. I'm just gonna be a dirty little cheat and just teleport real quick back at the main central area. I'm smart, chat. I swear I am. Okay. Alright. So we're back here. We're gonna do a little bit of exploring here. I know it's not really what we're supposed to be doing, but I do need to discover and go after that, brains farting. Go after that major aetherite crystal. Okay. Let me just also stretch my body out. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly run over there. Really quick. But yeah, definitely off stream. We won't be doing this often. I will be focusing on discovering the areas and major aetherite shards, so we can at least teleport around quickly and get on with the quest in a reasonable pace. Because, again, we're going to be getting Evercold in January of next year. So, woo! We got a lot of quests to attack. We got a lot of questing that I need to go over. A lot of story time that I need to go through. Alright. Attuning. Alright. I would love to attune to another one, but we are going to purposely focus on getting back on the road quickly. Are you guys also excited for Beastmaster? I know it's a new limited job that's being introduced. I really like Beastmaster. I love the armor. The one thing I don't like is that it's a limited job. I wish they found some way to make a version of the job that could be used in major battles. If they found some way to make it so you can use it that way. It'd be really nice if they found a way to do it. Also, I forgot to, oh shit. I forgot to put this message, no spoilers. Alright, we're just gonna put this little message here. Ignore me saying no spoilers. I usually always put it at the start of these streams now, just to make sure anybody who's watching, who's brand new to FF14 and just wants to watch me play through it, people won't accidentally spoil something. I'm not trying to be rude to you, chat. The FF14 community is pretty good at not spoiling stuff for people. But there's always a chance someone might slip up on accident and say something they're not supposed to say and accidentally spoil something major. Again, not completely on accident, but you guys are gonna love this little quest line if you remember it, because I love this little mini quest because of how dumb it is. You will find out, for those who are either watching the VOD right now, or those who are currently watching live or lurking, you will know why. So we're gonna walk over here. Alright. Because of this character here. Oh, hi, Y'shtola. The Company of Heroes is the most celebrated mercenary band in history of Eorzea. Even so, I must admit, I've never before met one of their members face to face. I imagine that a warrior who's toppled both Titan and Leviathan would seek to bask in a lifetime of fame and glory. Yet he seemed to have settled in a place... Wait, what the... I thought that was like, hold on a minute, is that human philia? I was about to freak out. I'm like, what the... It's like I'm not going back to the Waking Sands, I swear. I don't want to go back. Alright. I'm not gonna sing that. I ain't gonna sing it. Lay down your burden, son. Come drain a pint with me. What the fuck? Was I doing that to the tune of the Caillou theme? Oh god. Come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time. Find your lass of 3. You're gonna say something, Venture? Why flower? Why not millions of... What the fuck? Okay, who is that with the dialogue box there? You're gonna say something, Venture, or you're just gonna keep staring. You want to know about the Company of Heroes? Ah, hells. Price of bleeding fame. Can't a minor mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige ya. Consider yourself lucky, lass. Old Trakatorn was the company's best axeman. Now, what is it that you want to know? How do we defeat the Titans? How? Help. Ah, gaga. So, you want to hear the tale of how the Company of Heroes bested a primal, do we? Let me guess. You mean that bastard Titus, eh? Oh, if you were... you'd be there to see it. 'Twas a mighty struggle like the legend of old. Me and the boys fought on 3 days and nights we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took. And when he hit your girl, it felt like a cannonball in the gut. Ugh, just like that. Sir, we didn't mean Titus, like the protagonist. I meant to say Titan. Oi, what's to look for? I'm a goddamn hero, I have, you know. The people round here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only cared about learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Titus. What the fuck? It's Titan. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that made a nest by the windmill just south of here? Aye, do that and we'll talk. This man is a prickly little brat. It's so cool to see other people taking on the MSQ here. Alright. Where are the rats? Rats? Where are rats? Rats? Rats. Oh, I'm stepping over all these crops. Oh, rat's nest. Yes, by the clearly labeled puff of smoke. That'll be easy. Oh, that'll be really easy. Give me one quick second. This should take only but a moment. There we go. Oh, wait. What the fuck? Rat King. Okay. Well, goodbye, Rat King. I hardly knew thee. Well, that wasn't hard. I would make a joke and song about the rats, but they're already dead. Alright, I killed your things. Oh, so the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venture. Save me the hassle of, never mind. Okay, can you now tell me how to defeat them? Hungry goobadoos. What? You're still asking how we beat Titus? I don't know, Venture. It was a pretty risky strategy. The kind only a veteran of 10 scores batters could rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do. But unless you prove you got what it takes to face that fat bastard, I cannot in good consciousness tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you need to be capable of slaying, say, a Goobu. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for flour milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking ye to cut one down quickly as a skilled axeman myself. Any road, why don't ye try headed due west and start looking, 'cause the good blue comes out calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling you more about little Titus. It is Titan. Why do I feel like I'm doing a man's chores? Alright. Let me survey around. Alright. Well, goodbye, creature. This should only take but a moment. Chat, I'm starting to get a feeling that this person's an imposter. Just saying. Just look at that goddish outfit there. Look at how disgusting that outfit is. Eh. You again. Then that god blue was harassing the miners is dead? Didn't think you had it in ye, Venturer? Still, you took forever a day to get the job done, so I'm still not sure if I should tell you our secrets. Oh my god, just tell me, dang it! The Laminsian way. Alright. Sir, I have done all your dirty deeds, so, as I was saying, I still don't know if you got what it takes to face Titus. Trenchmore? You're in here drinking again? If you are, then that god blue better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You had my word on that. Cleave the beast's skull in two with my trusty axe I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask her? She vouched for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it Trocheron who slayed this good blue, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me. The finest axeman ever to serve in the company of heroes. The legendary mercenaries who slew the bastard Titus. Titus? Who in the seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in a drink sober dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. Well, see, Titus is what me and the lads used to call him. That is the biggest load of shit I've ever heard. Both of you, outside. We'll learn the truth the Laminsian way. Track'em, if you didn't slay the Godblue, you may consider your contract revoked. Hey, this is your doing. I want to see what dialogue he says. Oh, and he goes back to singing. Alright. Alright. Alright, you know the rules. First one to smash their boulder will be judged. And don't even think about trying to kill me. That's cheating. Who picked these boulders? They're nothing alike. Ah, hell's with it. Let the contest begin. Problem is, I don't get my powerful spells. Come on. What the? Hey! Bugga, how you doing, lass? Feeling a bit stiff by chance? No, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling so great here. Hey, stop throwing out attack. You're still at it, Bugga me? It's lucky you got one of these. Oh, you knock it off over there. You're not doing too well yourself, buddy. Even that bomb is not going to help you. 15 seconds till self-destruct. I got it. I'll take it out. Go, 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 go. Done. 5 seconds till self-destruct. Alright, alright. I admit it, I lied about being in the company of heroes. But I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned me lesson. Honest, I have. Save your brothering. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It's just I keep getting turned away by all the folk I asked to work. I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was the captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't bleeding serious when I said I was one of them, but you were believing me, so look, his name was... I cannot pronounce that name. His name was this, alright? His name. I'll tell you how to defeat Titus or whatever the hell that name is. That's what you wanted, ain't he? Ain't it? So come on then. Tell the chief to forgive me. It's only fair. Don't forgive him. Don't forgive him. Punish him. End him. End him. He lied. He was a deadbeat liar. He was a liar. Oh, would you look at that? There's a perfectly convenient pathway to my right that takes me over to Costa del Sol. The nice part, chat, about MSQs as well is that they usually take you to all the major areas of an expansion. And usually nearby all the major areas for an expansion, there's always an aetheryte crystal that you can easily access. So when you're eventually, after you're done with, like, let's say ARR, you at least have teleportations to most of the major areas. So you can easily get back to where you're supposed to go. So that is a nice benefit that you get. And it's always nice exploring some of these areas. Some of them look really cool, like Costa del Sol. Speaking of which, we should be there very soon. There we go. Alright, where is Aetheryte? It should be right over here. Hop. There we go. Alright, attuning. Alrighty, we've attuned. And speaking of which, that means we are very close to where we're supposed to go for the quest. Which should be right around here. This is a really cool area, I'll admit. And I think I know who this is. Hello there. Are you the real company? Alright, pardon. You wish to slay the Lord of Craigs? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limbs and Lamentia are depending upon us. You fancy yourself heroes, then, just like in the tales. Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. She is blessed with a power that protects her from the primal's influence. Thus she was able to lay down the Lord of Infernos. I'm gonna have Din Din. I'll try to be back before the next duty. Don't worry, if you need to focus on eating, Liz. Or Lux. Forgot. Lux. Focus on eating first. Your essentials to living as a human being matter more. And when Titan was the worst we faced, we defeated him in the end. But he took us to some time for our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe me what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I will grant you that. You deserve better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you into all Gomorrah on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurance that you are more than common adventurers. I will oversee security for Master Gradoss' estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending one of our... Your gods, man! You have heard nothing I said. We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. Do you imagine my words may sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you are welcome to find your own way into Orgomoro. Just listen to the big man. I love me some good old water. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce the man's demands. Yet, much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa Lamensa hangs in the balance. You got it, Captain. Nix that. Alrighty. Master Gertrude's request can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you on your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. A Nyx has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring out. Alright, kill a Nyx. Gotcha, that shouldn't be difficult. I do like the hilarious name. Nix that. Wait, can I not go through there? Really? Alright, I guess we'll... Alright, we'll go this way. Alright. Where is it? Destination. Alright. Alright, where's the next? Destination. I will stand in this dark cloud and wait around. Oh. You know what'd be really funny? I hope this works. Oh, I got interrupted. Alright. Flare. Yay! I killed it! Behold, I cast Flare. It proceeds to blow up half of the island. Alright, I killed your dumb frog. What's the next task? He's gonna look at me like, wait, how did you kill that thing that fast? Well, did you deal with the Nyx? Yes. Here's meat. Lest you think overly cautious for testing you this way. You should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyways, now that pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as benefits your talents. Alrighty. A modest proposal. 2 highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Gotoru wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything that Master Gotoru desires can be so easily purchased. It's an extremely exotic feast, and so, Gradoss, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients. Alrighty. Welp. Alright, time for a fetch quest, everybody. Let's go. I love fetch quest. I promise the quests in ARR are not for the entire game. Some of our wonderful folks like Lux and Fel can agree with me. It gets a lot better. Holy shit, is that a mech? Either way, it gets a lot better from here on out. I promise it'll get better. Do you require my assistance, adventurer? So this is the one who would challenge Titan. I'm expecting you, Gradoss. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamatoise. The method of acquisition should be very obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who will try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? Ha! You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by opening assisting you. For me, you will receive only information. With what you do is your choice. Oh, you can now accept the next... Wait, what? I can't accept the next job quest. I haven't even beat the main story. Hold on a minute. Alright. Let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was all jolly good fun. Alas, my Gradonians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Detrot here being a rare exception. I had to go great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those activities I so dearly miss. So understand me if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue. I'll fashion a nose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heavens pillar. Okay, sir. Alright, I will not tell anybody that. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good Animatoise egg in a nest to the east of here, just right for the taking. The mother never strays far from the child, and you will surely be attacked by the moment you lay your hands on the egg. There will be other heroes, Gradoss. You do not need a challenge, Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in this swamp. Sir, I'm level 50 in a level 30 quest. Probably on my way to level 60 already. I'm pretty sure I could take this on with no issues. Just watch me. Onwards! Whoop! See, look at all these cute Animatoise turtles. All I gotta do is find one particular one right around here. See, look at that. A fresh egg ready for the taking. Before I engage in the combat, I will go ahead and eat another egg. Inventory. Chomp. Alright. Don't mind if I do. Hi there. You're funny. You know what'd be extra funny? Alright. Flare. Alright, that was easy. I watched him like looking in the distance, seeing a giant explosion. It's like, what was that? It's like, hi, I'm back with the egg. It's like, it wasn't that hard. It really wasn't that hard. You company of heroes ain't shit. I've seen the same timeline and events over and over again. You do not scare me with thy trifling tale, for I have come with the egg. I thought you might have the good sense to leave this place, but you continue presence. I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end? Here's an egg. Aha! Such bravery, such recklessness! This will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I see it gets to the captain. She can make haste to South Island. In the Forgotten Springs, you'll find a man named Ulan Noon. He will be your next guide. Safe travels, Gradoss. Trial by Turtle. I will use a ticket to waive the fee. Oh, I'm stupid. I gotta go this way. Where is the next person? Hello there. State your business, adventurer. So this is the one he sent me. I haven't foggiest what he sees in you, and until I do, I will receive no aid from me. Okay, savage aim. Give me this materia. The perfect prey. He wants you to hunt the most dangerous game. Persistent bugger. Very well. Let me have a look at you. You've seen your share of battles. There's no mistaking that. And you did manage to obtain the Animatoise egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The nun I've once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am nunny. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills. Instead of challenging my predecessors before I was ready, even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, cunning, and pragmatic. This is why I claim my position and why I still hold it. And this is why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. If you were to be a recognized skilled hunter in your own right, it'd be permissible to assist you. Across the desert east lies an encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned both for his strength and skill. To face even him in battle, you must find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be a test to draw out and defeat the veteran. Okay, that's easy. Use the spear to lure out the veteran. Okay. I will cast Flare and blow them up instead. Hey, come on. Get over the rock. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Good job, Felix the Chocobo. I would love, with the Chocobo content, I would love to have a different color Chocobo. I think there's a bunch of cool mounts you can unlock, and I would love to get at least one of them. This is a pretty long journey. Oh, there we go. Alrighty. We will place the wonderful staff here. Okay, we're just gonna chill out right here. Nope, not attack that. We will chill and wait out around here. Is it gonna pop up there? Yes, he is. Alright. Well, time to do my favorite bit. Cast Flare! Alright, well, he's dead. And then there's the general. He's dead. And there's the veteran. He's dead. He's already done. I love just going into early game content and just blowing them up. Or just helping a sprout who just got started playing the game and just nuke one of the enemies with a powerful attack. Because I remembered in my early days of playing FF14, I had somebody do that, and the attack looked so cool. And I was like, whoa, whoa. It's like, that's gonna be me someday? That'll be me someday? Wow. It's like, your glam and outfit looks so cool. I can't do a Carl Weezer voice, but it's like, wow, it's like, you look so cool. It's like, I bet that'll be me someday. I'm still in that exact same gawk. Because, like, there's so much cool glamour. And ever since the glamour restriction change happened, it has been exciting. Because pretty much most of the stuff can now be worn by any class, which is really nice. Tell me, adventurer, is our old nemesis dead? Yep, he's gone. 'Tis a fine necklace, as benefits a veteran of countless battles. It will make an excellent trophy. Spear? It belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar, he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I should tell you the ingredient you seek. I don't care about this, give me cash. Where are the worm turnips? A shame we did not meet when I was still in the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point in dwelling in what cannot be. You have a Welwick worm to hunt. Warn? A Welwick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes. But Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarely breeds demand. And so their meat is highly prized at a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prefer the smaller creatures of the Sagoti. A freshly slaughtered angular carcass would be my choice of bait. There is an area teeming with anglers to the east. I will mark it upon your map along with the location where Welwick worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned. The blood will drive the worms into a feeding frenzy if your skills are lacking. It'll devour you as well. Oh, hi there. And away they go. Oh. Oh, they're gone. Oh, never mind. They're over there. It was like a phantom. Whoosh! They're gone. Alrighty, let's go get the worms. Slay an angler and collect its carcass. You got it. I probably should switch this and have myself recover health. Okay, Chocobo. Alright. Oh, there he is again. I like how every time. I want to get to a point where I have, like, so many friends now in-game that I just see them occasionally pop up. Just randomly. Okay. Oh. Oh, I thought we had to go to, like, a... I honestly thought we had to go to a... I don't know, I had to go somewhere special, just out in the open. Alright. Alright. Can I have a carcass? There we go. Alright. Place the carcass in their territory. Cool. I think after this, all we gotta do is find some wine. And then we have a perfect feast. Pretty sure people have, like, meat and wine. That's, like, a good combo. Alright. I'm too far away. Alright, here's the rotting angler. Delicious dead carcass. Alright. To death you go. AK, it's time to activate Flare! Flare! The power of Flare. It's... Ever since I discovered Flare, I now wish just to blow everything up in one hit. Now I see why people like Dark Mage, Black Mage so much. Because it's fun just being so overpowered but having such a large wind-up time. And yes, I have 0 MP. Oh, hi there, Fel. Hi there, Fel Winters. How's it going? And off he goes, on to another quest. Okay. Hello. Here's the meat you request. Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, Gradoss. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to them. Worry you not, you have my word that you will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know not of its location. For the Nos, you should return to Costa del Sol and seek his counsel. Ah, but hold about it. Since you'll be meeting at the captain again soon, there's something I would like you to deliver him for me. Alright. Just give me the coin. There and back again. The captain was always fond of this brand wine. I'd be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. It was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his right to cast me out. Everything that I owe is to his wisdom and generosity. Aye, he was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men, and I suspect that's still the case now. Please give him my regards, Gradoss. Alrighty, we will go to Costa del Sol. We'll use that Aetherite ticket to teleport. Squala! Alrighty, we're back in Costa del Sol. Alrighty, let's bump into our good old friend again. There you are. Alright. Well, there's John Final Fantasy XIV, the heart of the party. Never the day would I see John Fantasy XIV. It's good to see you, buddy. Ah, my favorite. I shall have thanked the nun personally. Now, you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Arundel this time to obtain it. Alrighty. Then what is it? The things we do for cheese. would like to tell you about the final ingredient he needs for the banquet. Truth to be told, I never intended you to collect the last ingredient. Raflux, my old quartermaster, wishes to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not so long ago, she was sent word that there has been some trouble at Longstop, and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident itself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like to have nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to the Hidden Fall docks and speak with Ozan Nuzan. He'll direct you to the Rain-Catcher Gully, where Broadfox and her people have made their home. Alrighty. It is time for another... Actually, I think I know what time it is. It might be time for another dungeon. Ah, don't you love the nice peaceful journey? This kind of reminds me of like driving, where it's like just me jamming to music, or occasionally talking to myself or talking my thoughts out loud. Alrighty. Hello there. What's the hurry, Ventura? Eh, something happened over at the Gobble settlement? I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper of Yonga. She'll ferry you over the Rain-Catcher Gully. Hello there. We're going to Rain-Catcher Gully. Are you coming along? I gotta pay Gil. Alright, fine. I'll pay the Gil. Alrighty. Ooh, this is a pretty cool location. Ooh. We haven't attuned to this area. And actually, I'm going to highlight this area. This location is where the Rogue/Ninja quest line continues on to. Pretty cool location, don't you think? But anyways, I'm getting all sidetracked here. We are definitely going to attune to that Aetherite real quick. Alright, first, let me attune to the Aetherite here. Alrighty. And let's see. Oh, let me not go that way. Back this way, real quick. Let me just make sure I have the full map viewable. But I mentioned earlier on in stream, I would love to get a 2-seat riding mount in this game, because I would love to, like, take one of my friends who might be trying the game out. I'm trying to encourage some of my friends to try this game out, and I would love to just be that person who could just ride up like a chauffeur and be able to, like, allow them to get through the game so quickly. I know it'd be a bit of cheating. Again, look at me. I'm doing it the old-fashioned way, because I've seen so many content creators, like, being able to get free rides or, like, free passage, but I'm like, nah. You gotta stick it out the old-fashioned way. You gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Stick it out like the old days. But it would be nice, maybe during the end of our journey through FF14, that we get a little ceremony of some kind. Maybe. That's way in the future. Hello there, what are you up to? Tongue flaps of whisker be reach the ears of Brightbox. Uplanders come from tasty fresh gobble treats, yes? Quest prize of Uphander deep in Longstop. Flying beast chase Gobblefrock from homes. Gobblefrock needs goody Uplander. I'm not gonna say anything. Just, alright. Alright, a new duty has been added. Alrighty, I will, okay, alright, give me a second. Let's see here. Okay, I should be able to go over to social. Friends list. Waiting on duty finder. Send invite. Hey! Joins the party. I know Lux was gonna join us, but I think they're still eating dinner right now. Let's see here. I'm gonna fix something real quick on my end real fast before we jump into the dungeon. Let's see here. Boopity bop bop bop. Oh. Zabby is the... Okay, I'm dumb. I'm sorry. I swear it was on accident. I got the names mixed up. Well, hopefully Zabby will maybe be back by the time I'm done fixing some things. Let me see here. Let me fix this. Move this around. Alright. No, let me fix this. Let me just, let me do one more thing before we get started. Let me fix this. Okay, that's supposed to do that. Alright. Now I'm ready. We'll enter with a party of other adventurers. Okay, you want to know something really hilarious, chat? I had a moment where I accidentally queued up more than one dungeon. So all of a sudden I'm like, why am I not in this dungeon? Why am I in a completely different dungeon? And I forgot to click this off and remove it. Let's see here. It should be not you, not you. Not you, not you, not you, not you. Yes, you. Alrighty. Let's see how long it takes. Time to strike a pose. Just... Immaculate. Also, I just love the goofy little dance the Highlanders get. So goofy. I wish this dance was, like, loopable. Oh, never mind. It only took a couple minutes. We are going to switch back to this. Alrighty. Boy me, boys. Oh, wait. Let's see here. I always love these intros. It is I, the warrior. Hoy me, boys! Let me just do something real fast. Alrighty. Alrighty, we are just gonna go ahead and keep shooting a bunch of these. Nope, don't cast fire. Wrong spell. Cast Blizzard. Alright. Wait. Wait, hold on. Is this character running with literally nothing on? Hold the phone. What? I admire your bravery, but, like, you don't have any armor. Unless it's, like, glam. I think it is glam. Let me go over to... examine. That's really weird. I think it is a glam. I know there's a glam. I know there's a set of glams you can unlock that are, like, invisible. I swear there's a set of glam you can unlock that's like that. Alright, we are just gonna transpose. Do this. And I will focus on getting my MP back so I can perform more spells. Swap, transpose. Alright, we transpose again. Then reactivate our ice. We get off another one. Then get ready to transpose again. See, there we go. Now I'm getting the rotation. Somewhat. I'm pretty sure there's more complex stuff involved with Black Mage as you get going into further levels. Alright, they should be dead. There we go. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay. I got it. My brain took a minute to process what I was supposed to do. Alright. I got this. Transpose. Oh, never mind. Alright, there we go. They dead. Now, I know what happens here is there's an enemy you can actually put to sleep. We should see it any moment now. Oh, yep, there it is. And then all we gotta do is... crap. Why can't I regenerate? There we go. And... sleep. Aw. I was like, I can put the thing to sleep. Alrighty. Go, 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 go. Alrighty. Come on, go down. Eh. Alright, and then I'll use this moment to get more magic. And that should kill him. Oh. Hey, it looks like both of them got to level up. Nice. Congrats to Mira, Bria, and Momo for leveling up. Alrighty. Are we gonna... Yep. Let's see here. We're gonna also do this to swap over. We're gonna do this. Perfect, and then I can attack a bunch of them at once. And do a bunch of damage. And the best part is I'm just out of range. And I forgot to swap over again. Cast lightning. Aw, dang it. The worst part is I'm too slow with this job, or it's like, it's... Alright, and then I can just go right over here. There we go. Let me just use this to get as much magic back. And I can transpose off, swap over, start doing some more damage. Then I'll swap over again. Run into this enemy. I am going to move slightly out of the way over into this corner. And do this. Oh, I forgot to transpose off. Then throw out another one. Ah, I will admit, playing this game is very relaxing. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I didn't see them get trapped in the bubble there. I felt so bad. I was like, huh, why are they in a bubble all of a sudden? Like, oh, shit, they're in a bubble. Alright, I'll cast one more time. Swap. There we go. Alrighty. I have my dot on them. Uh-oh. I will focus on attacking that, helping out. I know I probably didn't help out too much, but I still helped out somewhat. Let's see here. Thank you for the healing. Alrighty, we'll switch over to this. There we go. Aw, we didn't get to kill the enemy. Sad. Awesome, no longer sealed. Hop, 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 hop. Aw. Alright. I wanted to open the gate. Alrighty. Okay, we'll switch over to this. There we go. And then I'm going to activate this. And let off as much damage as possible. Go, 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 go. Oh, I'm dead out. Okay. Nice. Alrighty. And then I'll switch back over again. Oh, I guess he's bringing the enemies over. I trust you, Fel. Okay, never mind. We're stopping here. Are we at the boss? Yes, we are. I think we're at the boss. Alrighty, let's take him down. Phew. But yeah, I believe this boss isn't too difficult. It's pretty easy. Do I have enough to... I have enough to pop one more. Alright, I think this is the fun little gimmick they have. Wait. Oh my god, did I fuck up? I did. I actually pressed the wrong button and performed ice. I mean, performed fire when I had no MP. Okay, I'm smart. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. And after that, we'll switch off. Reactivate my thingy. Okay, keep doing this. Eh. We're really tearing this boss apart pretty quickly. Jesus Christ. See? This boss is really going down pretty quickly. Yeah, this boss is dying really quickly. I could activate my limit break. I really could. Is it even worth it activating it? You know what? Fuck it. I'm activating it. I'll do it. There we go. Yay! I got to use the limit break. I'm pooped. Alrighty. Oh, I didn't get to see the Vieira outfit. That's a really cute outfit that they have. Alrighty, we will leave duty. The things we do for cheese, objective fulfilled. You dissolve the party. Alrighty, thanks so much, Fellwinters, again for joining. Or thanks, Lux. I'm sorry. I apologize again. I got both your names mixed up with each other. Gaudy Uplander has thanks for Gobbleflock. Ugh. Fighty Beast was a tricksty foe. I'm back. Invite me too. I will be there when we go to slay Titus. Oh my god. Titus. Guys, we get to defeat the boss Titus. I never liked FF10 anyway. Remember the laughing meme for Titus? it's like, ha ha. The things we do for cheese. The things I do by dealing with weird dialogue language. DOS language I do not understand. Alrighty. Let's see. It's 10:35. But, hello there, Lizard. We're back. Yeah, you unfortunately missed out on the dungeon. But, since we still got time tonight, we could tonight. I think we'll be able to get to the quest where we'll be able to take on Titan. So I'll definitely join you. You definitely could join us. Because I think I got enough energy in me to take on Titan. And then after taking on Titan, that'll be a good stopping point. And the night is still fairly young. I gather you solved Bruckfluck's little problem. Yep, here's the goblin cheese. Here's the cheese. By the gods, that unholy stench. This is, definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. How is it made? I best you remain ignorant of such things. Remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. Shudder. Alrighty. What do you mean, you forgot the wine? Bravo, Gradoss. Thanks to you, our guests shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. But what good is it for an exotic feast without an equally exquisite apparet? Luckily, I just know the person to ask. You didn't make the wine. What? Oh no. Do we have to make wine? Wait, hold on a minute. I wasn't included on this. I thought we had the cheese and everything. Hand the note to... Alright, well, onwards. Yay! Now can I successfully fall off the edge? I keep forgetting the dungeon comes before the wine. Yay! Hello there. Sweet grime and blood, eh? Eureka blood! An adventurer, unless I'm mistaken, what brings you to Wineport? Please make wine for me. In order, let me guess, a request of the finest vintage I could muster. This paper smells of loam and perfume, Costa del Sol. There's also unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Geru would not settle for anything less than the best. Ah, perhaps you're confused. The display of deduction was not intended to impress you. Hello there! Hi! Zabby! Hello there, it's good to see you! How's life treating ya? Going good? Hold on, can I... Meow, good. Hold on. Hold on, I can blow you a kiss. Strikes a pose. I will clap. Alright, well, time for my favorite part, making wine! Actually, I do know how to make wine. Well, by YouTube tutorials. I would not drink the wine, of course. I would need somebody to taste the wine for me IRL. It would have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary. Of course, say what you will about the nature of work, none can deny that it pays well. Ah, but you've grown impatient, and he must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of suffice quantity for this occasion. The best vintage in town are hoarded by Burkert, who owns and operates the largest winery. Somehow I doubt he'll be receptive to your request. Oh boy! Who's ready for a fetch quest? Is it fetch quest time? It's fetch up. Not again. Proceeds to then fly away. Proceeds. I didn't even expect it. What the fuck? Alright, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go higher up. Shit. Where am I supposed to go? Okay. I believe this way? Oh. I think there's an upstairs pathway if I go through here. Okay, nope, this is just a building. Okay. I think I have to go this way. This way. Alright, quest giver, it should be right above here. Or I could have taken the stairs right here. Okay, the stairs are gated off. Can I clip through? No? I guess it's back here? Uh-oh. I swear it's right here. Is it inside this building and I've been dumb? Thinking it's somewhere else. I'm pretty sure I've been dumb and it's right there. It's right there. I'm stupid. What rank amateur bottle is this wine? These impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal's too good for the man responsible. He should be able to make the drink every drop of his spoiled. Oh god, I'm fucking up my English. What is it? Am I in the middle of an important discussion? I do not care for interruptions. Nephilite Binder bid you speak with me. Ha! Neither you nor your friends have the palate to appreciate the subject quantities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you Gooblu urine than sell you at my worst vintage. Be gone from my sight. Okay. Alright. A dick, I see. I should just blow him up instead. I take it he said no. Really? In those words? Well, I cannot say that I'm surprised. Well, there's no denying on his passion skill. The wine baron of Limsa is a man known for his tact. Very well. We shall have to take an alternative approach. It won't work. Alright. There's a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, you have come several years ago. I guarantee this would not be a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines. Which isn't to say that grapes are of poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, the Vindrius of Vineport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never-before-seen quality. I am sorry to skip over this a little bit, but, I guess we're supposed to go up there? Alrighty, let me just go... Oh, speak with the folks. Alright, hello there, kind sir. I need exotic grapes. What? I do have Gradoss wine, I wish. I never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. Alrighty. What say you folk over here? No, not in this gate. Probably back over here again. Oh, no, I think it is that away that I'm supposed to go that away. Yep, there you are, person. Did I just make a loop around for no reason? I did. I could have gone straight ahead. Okay. I feel like now I have to be prepared for Winter's Rose. I have to be prepared for Lux now, because at any moment he could just come falling from out of nowhere. At any time. At any damn time, he could just be there waiting. We need to build a conga line of players. Just a bunch of players all just falling off the edge. Alright. No luck? Most regrettable, but we have to try. Ah, but Brush's wine would have been perfect for the occasion. Though I must confess, my certitude could be due in part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a viner. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Gamona, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted his wine for the first time that I realized that there was so much more that I could experience even in my condition. It helped me to find a new direction in life. It breaks my heart to think that that wondrous ambrosia at once filled me with hope may forever be lost to us. High potion of strength. I may say this talk of first wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there is much to miss about the life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. Aye, have no fear. I swear I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though it may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there's a favor I would ask of you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across Vybred as a vagabond drunk. I suspect he was looking for a place to die because I very nearly found one not too far from here. Ah, there was a man named Dress took me in and nursed me back to health. And he was who gave me the first taste of the wine, which helped me to find a new calling. Though I'm still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would have him to know that I am pursuing my dream. Oh. Where is he located at? Okay, he's located below. That's not too far of a distance. Alright, let's go! Let's see here. It shouldn't be too much longer. I did look at the quest line, so we should be getting pretty close to where we'll be able to fight Titan tonight. I hope. I pray. I really hope and pray that we don't take too long. Plus, like I said before, chat, I am still plentiful of energy. I'm still feeling full of strength and vigor. And I'm still feeling good. Alright. Hello there. Dress? Oh, you mean the hermit. Aye, I tossed him a few gil when we needed an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I'm sure as hell don't ask. When a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave well enough alone, if I say. If you're mind to find him, though, then head southwest to the Surf String. Okay. Alright, so we go here now. Okay. Good to know. But chat. Look at my pretty stick. Look at how pretty it looks. It's also pretty. Too bad it's going to be useless later on. But I will probably turn it into a glamour because it looks really cool. Or store it somewhere. Probably store it somewhere. Store it somewhere really nice. Oh my god, this is a pretty far distance. Damn, this is really far out. Alrighty. Level 33 Goblu. Holy crap, this is really deep. I feel like I am remembering this area a little more now. Alright. You alright there, buddy? What? What do you want? Yeah, here's some wine. Wine? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? I groan. Wait. can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The mulches, the buzzing, it keeps me awake. I never never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please make the buzzing stop. Make the mudges go away. Oh, pest control? I can do pest control. I would love to do pest control. Don't mind if I do some quick pest control. Hi there, enemies. Oh, that's not bad. Why did I not attack that one? Alright, this should do it. Alrighty, I gotta slew 5 of them. Where are the remainder? Ah, there's a couple more. We got one right here. I forgot to honestly do Blizzard 3. There we go. Let me kill a couple more. There we go. Where are some of them? Alrighty, crew, it's time for pest control. Where are they? Oh, what the? Okay, it's over in the distance. Let me just... There we go. Up. Hi there. There should be one more right around here. And... dead. There we go. Alrighty. Oh. Hello there. Thank you for the apply. It was nothing. I could have flared them. We could have just flared them and blown them up. I like how, like, me playing Black Mage being over-leveled, now I have access to flare. So every opportunity I get, I just want to flare something on fire. And just blow something up. Just ignite it into flames. Just destroy it. Just not even, like, leave it dead. Completely annihilate it out of existence. In one fellow swoop. Just delete it. Thanos snap it. Drop it out of existence. It's not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped. You helped me, even after what my comrades and I did to your country. We were on a Redscon's mission when the Maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape with the others. No one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. I'm not even Garlean. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway across the world. I just want to go home. Level up. Battle scars. Dress appears to be in greater control of his facilities. I wish to thank the Charlian for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Last night at the Red Mantis Falls, I collected a sap from the nearby palm trees. If it placed in coconut shells and stored for Phil Bell's time, it'll make a fine wine, see? It should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Charlian for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope one day to do the same. Alrighty, let's go get the palm wine. Or coconut wine. Where's coconut wine? Oh, they weren't kidding. Can I... Okay, can I please go down there? Thank you. Huh. I didn't know this is how you prepare wine. Alrighty. And there should be just one more around here. There it is! It's so cool to see other players, like, around in the main story. Look at all these cool people, like, playing the game. I'm pretty sure it was even more lively. I'm pretty sure it was even more lively when, like, 2.0 released. So many players were around the area. I bet it really was. I'm really excited because once we hit a new expansion, There's probably going to be a ton of players, including myself, all experiencing it together for the first time. It has been some time, Gradoss. What news do you have to bring? I have some unique wine. Ah, yes. I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking. A simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes natural properties of palm sap. I shall have enjoyed the batch before it spoils. We are not so different, Dress and I, two men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry that he's been alone with his thoughts far too long. Aye, it's past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Gradoss. It was a very good year. By gods, Gradoss, I know you're eager to wash your hands in this wine business, but I just discovered something extraordinary about driest prime... He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual odor. Though, I was going mad at first, but now it's certain. These leaves are of a Boscus grapevine. Do you know what that means? Somewhere in the gully, there's legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the wine industry. I'm sorry, I know you're excited about this, but I just want to defeat my Titan. I'm sorry. I appreciate your tenacity. Oh, well, I guess time for another walk. Yippee! Just you wait till I unlock flight. Just you wait. Alright, chat. Honest question. Have you guys actually, like, purchased something from the Mog Station? Because I'm back on my other character. I purchased a couple items from the Mog Station. The big one being the Starlight Celebrations mount. Because I think it was a really cute mount, and I was playing during the holiday season. I think I also purchased the outfit, which I didn't even know how to do glam, which was kind of hilarious. But maybe I'll purchase it again for the holiday season. I might do that, because it's a really cute outfit. Oh, I got clipped and trapped. Alright. Let's see here. Where is it? Alright, hello there, random stranger. Oh, hello again. What is it? Hey, do you know where you found this? It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. I found it near the jug right in the south. But I didn't see any grapevines. Alrighty. Yep. Alright, the sooner we get this wine, the sooner we can fight Titan. Would you look at that? Hi there. Destination. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Ripples in the water catch your eye. Oh. Hi there. Well, I know the perfect spell. Flare. Alright. That was easy. Alrighty. Killed it in one hit, even though I don't have any more mana now. Or MP. Speaking of which, it's so cool that I keep encountering folks. Honestly. I really hope that throughout this playthrough, I do get to see many of these players throughout the entire campaign. It'd be really cool to see some of these random passerby players that I bump into and get to see them throughout my journey. I don't know, it'd be really cool. Even though I'm pretty sure they aren't aware that I'm streaming, it'd be genuinely cool. Aha! I was right! The smell, the texture. I hold in my hands a Gradoss grapevine cutting. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe a common adventure in a novice could... 12 is my witness. It is a grapevine. Where did you ever find this fantastic specimen? What? You would offer it to me, but why? There's none better positioned to reconstruct the vineyard than Master Mulligan. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I shall not squander this gift. Just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across the Rosier will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Gradoss wine. You need it. Wait, the shape of the bottle, the scent and label. This could possibly be a 1547 Gradoss, but that's impossible. The vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity. It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. Now I realize that it was never meant for me. It should be savors by the saviors of Wineport, I say. He made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Garuchu will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport, Gradoss. Thank you for your kindness and generosity. Now, can you please leave me alone? I want to go fight Titan. Please. Me and my friends just want to take down a giant golem. Please. I don't wish to be here anymore. Alright, Coast of the Soul. Go, go, go! Alright. Deliver the wine to our friend. Okay. Whew. Alright. It was a very good year. Here's your wine. Is that 7 hells? A 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you, but congratulations, Gradoss. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Coast of the Soul has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went through, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you could tell her that the banquet is about to begin. In the company of heroes. Hi, Y'shtola. You have the look of a woman that's been through 7 hells and back. The guest should have been expected to supply the vitals for a bandit held... That a guest should be expected to supply the vitals for a banquet held in her own honor. And while the shadow of Titan looms over us all, it's beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignomancy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. Alright. Here's your meal. Lady Y'shtola, Lady Terapagos. I love that cute little thing. 1,000 pardons for the extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, madam. Had I known, I would never permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Come now. She must have sensed something was amiss. You didn't seriously think we'd send you running to the lengths of breath for a banquet, did you? Spare your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, Gradoss had no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you be so good as to enlighten her. Aye, aye, fair is fair. There's no sense in hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath that any of us who would follow in our footsteps may be weighed and measured not by their reputation but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be godslayers by their own criteria, and if even one found her wanting, she would be rejected without a second thought. But she proved herself worthy. We swore we'd do our utmost to support her cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives to the righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of foe against whom they have no hopes of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we would not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. Sorry, I had to drink some water. Which is why you five of you dignited to test Gradoss with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I'm sure, but tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? She's a brave one, much is certain. She's willing to walk into the midst of danger despite me repeated warnings. Her skills is undeniable. She stalked her prey as relentless as any child on the sands, and struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care for only fortune and glory. Gradoss, however, is a kind and generous soul. I am certain she has no shortage of loyal allies who would gladly fight by her side. Really, Uplander is talent plank master, tricksty foe for mighty rockman. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We five, the company of heroes, hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags, Gradoss Terrapagos, and write a new chapter in the history of Erosia. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivals begin. Some of the dancers pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend, Gradoss Terrapagos, Titan's Bane. Alrighty. I like to theorize both Lux and Zappy are in the background enjoying the wine feast as well. Well, we're more or less trying to gobble food down because quest accepted. Alright. Bronze Skin Beauty. Do we have to talk to all these people? I guess so. Oh. Yay, the exotic feast. I guess I'll go eat the exotic feast. I'll have your finest meal. Look at how low poly it is. It also tastes low poly too. Ah, there it was, but then I realized I need to start my level level 35 warrior quest. Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief transcendent moment, you glimpse your true form of reality. Yeah, my true form of reality is being a girl. What? I meant to say comprehending its fleeting nature and crying out to the heavens in celebration. Alright. Yep. Hey, I don't want to be rude to you guys. Uplander. I'm sorry, buddy, but I need you guys to please just give me the keys to the dungeon. Winters and I have been waiting forever. Give us the damn keys. You are a veteran of countless battles. Trust in your experience. Okay, please, just give me it. Please. Alright, Yashola. Let's pack our bags. Time to pack our bags. We're trying to leave. You are kind to indulgent, Gradoss. This banquet is as much as a company as is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny they meant well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though I have been all pronounced to you the victor, the battle with Titan is yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak to him again. Alright, Captain, give me the keys to the dungeon. As you wish. You must be eager to face Titan, as promised. We will show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake. Oh, Winters is like, I'm gonna break this whole thing apart if you don't tell us. To ensure this knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, he will remain hiding until you give the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at 3 locations. Why do you have to make this complicated? No! We did... Oh, we did attune? Okay. Good job, me. I did not attune to the location. Okay. So, okay. Luckily, it should be a pretty quick shot from this direction over here. Okay. Oh, look at all these cute little enemies. I'm too powerful for them now. Hee. I'ma chill in the hot springs. Alrighty, I will see you in just a moment while I go rush off. Iron Lake. Okay. So, alright, perfect. This should be a quick shot. But yeah, I will promise, chat, in the future, I am going to ensure that I have discovered most of the Aetherites for the entire campaign. So we don't really have to constantly try to explore new locations. Also, fun fact, this area is also where some of the major scholar quests are in this location. Alright. Storm Recruit. Ooh, okay. That's... Both of you are just... Wait, are those elephants? Oh my god, both of you are just chilling there. I would like to chill there, but I don't really have the attire for that. Let me quickly attune to this. Alright, where are the locations? Alright, so I have to whistle at 3 distinctive locations. Wait, shit, I'm stupid. Right here. Okay. A Gohan-approved area. Hello there, gamer! We're about to get ready in the near future to fight, Titan. We're getting very close. Very, very close to fighting. Okay, so this should be the next location. Hiya, hello, hello. Alright, and there should be one more location that I need to whistle at. Alrighty, we will hop right over here. Destination. Okay, so it should be, there should be a person, as you wish, zoom in. So there should be a person, ow. I fell down, okay. Whoops. Alright, my bad. Let me just walk back around. I thought it was located below, so I proceeded to jump right off the edge. Okay, let's try this again. Back this away. Let's try this again. It should be located around here. Probably higher up. Yeah, it's located higher up. I'm dumb. Okay, I'm smart. It should be... Where is it? Is it right around here? Am I getting hotter? Am I? Yes! Ooh! Hello there, character. Greetings, lass. Might you be the one the captain said we would come calling? Aye, I thought so. Pay attention now, because I ain't explained myself twice. Lord of Crags. Royal is waiting for you to give him your undivided attention. Years ago, when I was weighing up on how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across the Beastman Aetherite, see? What's that look for? Not familiar with them? He speaks of an unamplified Aetherite which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such Aetherites and those which you have used on countless occasions. Aye, well, it isn't the Charlian, lass. Welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Old Garumro form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has even fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate is a mystery I've long pondered. Ah, give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't draft enough to try going in the front. The kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling in the old ones with traps. One wrong step, and the next thing you know, you got 100 tons of rocks on your noggin. Suicide even try, see? Funny thing was, the culprits didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around, ain't this, when they got thinking. I mean, oh, got our minds are like a bleeding city, ain't they? Ain't getting around the city with a big... Oh, shit, fucking English is falling apart here. Ain't getting around the city that big would be alright, plain as in the ass, if you didn't have any aetherite, wouldn't it? So it stood reason the culprits must have one. Even if there was an aetherite shot in the depths of Ogomero, you would have needed to attune yourself to them before you could identify the signatures with the life stream. Aye, well, that's where you're wrong, love. We have this Charlian Brook to help us. See, delivered us right to Titan's bedchambers, he did. I don't know right now how he did, but I do remember he saying it weren't nothing any Charlian scholar worth her salt couldn't manage. Did he know? Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the aetherites in question happen to be. Ah, yes. In order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to... It's possible, in theory at last, yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend on whether I am not worthy of my salt. Oh, there you are, lass. Don't worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't we all go to Zemma's room and take a closer look at the aetherite? It ain't that far, though there'll surely be a few kobolds blocking the way. Not that you can't handle. Alrighty, we're finally to the dungeon, or we're about to be to the dungeon. Okay, let's see. Lord of Craigs. Oh, it is on the outskirts. Alright. Ow. Okay. Almost there. Alrighty, chat, are we ready? Because we're about to approach Titan's door. Oh, hi there. Beastman Aetherite. So this is the aetherite the Company of Heroes used to gain access to Titan's Sanctuary. We don't have a Clive Rosefield, so we're as ready as we can be. I could be the Clive Rosefield. I could be the one. In its present state, the aetherite signal was not to be strong enough for our purpose. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. It seems you'll have to proceed without me, Gradoss. I must need remain here and supplement the beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not. I will summon the Maelstrom's fortune stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it's possible that I may be able to stabilize the aetherite signal and thereby join you. Come to me, Ifrit. Until such due time, you'll be on your own. Now let us see if I am worthy of my salt. I have located another beacon. One far below the mountain. I can only speculate as where you'll find that. So stint not in your preparation. Alrighty, with that, the Naval's now accessible. A new regular duty has been added to Duty Finder and Duty Support. Alrighty. I figured it is time to, let's see here, invite to party. Alright, calm down, Zappy. Don't worry. Calm down, Zappy. I will invite you to the party. They're like, pick me, pick me. Alrighty. Look at our little party here. Let's see here. We have a warrior and we have a astrologian. Alrighty. It is time to enter with our little party. The Naval. Having possessed the seemingly endless trials imposed upon you by the company of heroes, you've been entrusted with the knowledge of a secret way into the Naval, the domain of the Primal Titan. Courtesy of your shoreless magics, the Beastmen... Oh, that's... I love it. Hold on, I got the perfect idea. Flare. Okay. Now, can I resume the rest of my dialogue? Courtesy of your Stolas magics, the Beastman Aetherite is now primed to send you to a confrontation with the Lord of Crags. Gird your loins for a struggle of titanic proportions. Wait, what? Hold on. Wait. So, I may or may not have accidentally forgot to disable this. Oops. Okay. Now, we should be in the right place. I was about to send everybody back through one of the previous dungeons. I'm smart. I was about to send us all back. I was about to. I was about to do the dreaded. She has defiled Titan's sacred sanctuary. Trespassed, violated, defiled. Overdwellers. Don't worry, everyone. I'm a little guy. Overwelders must leave. Overwelders must fly. Brothers and sisters, fear not here. Her fate shall be decided by the Lord of Crags. Hear me, Overdweller. You and your treacherous brethren must be held accountable for the breaking of the conveyance. You'll be the first to face the judgment. Then Limsa Lamensa and her oath-bearers, liars, betrayers, oath-breakers. Oh, great father. Oh, great lord of Crags. Come to me, Titus. Titus. Ooh, controller's vibrating here. Alrighty. It's game time. Time to put on the jacket. He has come. He has come. Lord of Crags, Titan is come. Overdweller, art thou deaf to their weeping? They vile kind conveyance even the blessed of land and murder my children by score. Run them hands, Titanus. Alright. Godless Overdweller, the mirror hero shall not go unpunished. Upon thee I shall wreak a terrible vengeance. I feel bad for the one player who sat there and had to wait. I'm so sorry if you had to wait. Alrighty. Alrighty, let's do it. Ow. Alright, let's do it. Finally have more of my... Uh-oh. Ow. I'm good. I also don't know why I did that, but, okay. Uh-oh. Oh, time to get out of the way. Alright. Holy crap, this boss is going down fast. Holy crap, this boss is going down... Wait, Titan's Heart. What? Oh. I'm stupid. I'm really stupid. I looked at him like, why are you not dead? Okay, come on. Oh shoot, Granite Grok. I will go help. There we go, we saved our buddy. Ow. Got it. Tremble before the mighty earth of Ow. Eh. Oh shoot, I'm out of mana. That's not good. Alright, come on. Blizzard 3. I do like this track. This is a pretty cool track. Alright, almost there. Uh-oh. That's not good. Ooh. Alright. There it is. Alrighty. Thanks so much again, both Zabby and Lux. The Lord of Crags, great father, Titan has fallen. Is that another Jolly Rancher, guys? I'm a little guy, yee. Guys, we got another Jolly Rancher. That puts our count. Yay, claps for you. Alrighty, that puts us up at 4 crystals. There we go. We have gotten to 4. 4 crystals. 4 different flavors of Jolly Rancher. We're just missing 2 more. The PP crystal. Okay, you ruined it. You ruined it. Oh, come on. No. It's not PP. It's pineapple flavored. It's pineapple flavor. Chat on stream, if you're wondering, both Zappy and Lux, as you see, the chat screen has obscured them. Pineapple flavor is worse? No. No, it isn't. Hold on, can I move the chat bubble up? Let me see something. Can I physically grab it? Yes, I can. Hold on. There we go. Now these readings, ones I would expect from an econ. I've seen enough. We shall proceed as planned. Hi, chat! I like, where are you going? You can't hide. Are you sure that is wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. Me, I'm Chad. The trusted mine. My curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, would have been bested, Titan, in the blink of an eye. Why, if there is be truth in the legends, could okay, brain farting here. Why, if there be truth to the legends, it could readily subjugate the whole Rosian, given but a little while longer, is that not so? It is. No greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realized. What do you say may be true? But while... Gamer. Ha 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 ha. 4 crystals, the number of the day. 4 crystals, the number of the day. Ah, ah, ah. Chat, you always seem to entertain me at every turn. Oh, but they will. Have a little faith, my friend. I cannot endorse this course of action. Fool. And now she has a 4th. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer. Fair though you had come, your work is far from done. And not remaining to mask his passing. Well, the Ascians are nothing but elusive. It is for little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magics at will. Would they course to consult with the Empire? What common goal could they possibly share? I fear I may have arrived too late. But you see, I've had the matter well at hand. I have taken measures to ensure that we are not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave of the kobolds still in disarray. I will follow anon. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport you to the Aetherite. Wow, I just missed 90% of these cutscenes. Well, that's gonna be the exciting part, Lux. You get to see more. That'll be exciting. I will teleport you to the Aetherite in Zelma's Run, and we will rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed? Alrighty. When my friends got me into the game, we just blitzed through ARR. Yay! Look at us. Look at the three of us. Best friends. Alrighty. Leave duty. Man. So many. Ow! That's it. Flare. It's flare time. Flare. Oh, I'm out of NP. Oh my god, you are annoying. Just go away. Jesus Christ. I just love how, like, every time I return from a dungeon, I just have enemies spawn right on top of me. I'm relieved to see you out, but come, let us discuss our next steps. Let's see. Ystilda is keen to discuss your next task. Though the word will have already reached Maelstrom Command, protocol requires a representative of our order to inform the High Command of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours, Gradoss. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak soon. Let's see here. Nah. We're not gonna use an Aetherite ticket. We will not. We will just do it like this. Oh, these are a lot of players here. Oh, that's a lot of players. Oh boy, this is so many players. It's so good. Also, I'm getting out of here because that's copyrighted music. Go, 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 go. Anytime I hear, like, somebody playing music, I'm like, uh-oh. I'm gonna just hear a knock on the door, and it's gonna be the copyright police come flying in, like, saying, like, are you playing copyrighted music? Alrighty, I did your dirty deed. Thank you for coming, Gradoss. Word of your triumph has reached some while ago, but I am pleased to have personally confirmed. First Ifrit and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly. And there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. The people of Limsa are forever in your debt. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Oh, alright guys, say it with me, y'all. Gradoss, this is Vinfilia. Your Sterla has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Erosia, one that shall not be forgotten. As is more, both you and Ystilda emerged from Orgoro's unscathed, while Totaro and the others seemed as glad as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be awaiting till your return at the Waking Sands. There's much to discuss. Godspeed. Pray return to the Waking Sands. Alrighty, it's time to go back to the Waking Sands. Once more, because yippee! Actually, yeah, return to the Waking Sands. Where is my... Where is... Yes. Pray return to the Waking Sands. Chat, we shall pray return to the Waking Sands. Pray return. Pray return. Pray return. Pray return. Every time. Oh. There's another friend-shaped buddy. Hello there, friend-shaped person. It's good to see you again. At every turn, they appear once more. What? Guys? Guys? No. Wait. What? Guys? No. What happened to the place? Come on. They gotta be around here. But, what? We have to hurry. Enter the solar. Wait, buddy. This one, glad walking one is safe. Oh, it's time for one more little dirt nap.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands.
No, don't skip cutscene.
There is much to discuss. Godspeed.
No, do not skip cutscene. There we go. I was about to skip an important cutscene there, but for a second.
Thank heaven she is safe. Louis Soir, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Advance no further.
Uh-oh.
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring her forth, and you may yet know mercy.
No, Tataru! Wait, Tataru, no! Did they get Tataru?
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Man, this gives me waking up in the Well of Souls flashback.
There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
I wonder how.
Hold that thought.
No! Little guy, what are you doing? Kingdom of Amar. Reckoning, and now re-reckoning.
No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
Ooh.
Cease at once!
No, they got Tataru.
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo.
But,
I cannot
gamer,
wait to hear her
Kingdoms of
scream.
Amar, Reckoning now, re-reckoning.
I said enough.
I've never heard, oh. Oh, damn, she even killed her own
leave.
kind.
Bring the prisoners.
But yes, I have not heard of that game at all. I will definitely take a look at that in the future. Walking one, Menphilia. Ask this one to, in case walking one returned, this one was to say, at Church in East Thanalan, walking one must claim sanctuary. This one try to protect walking one's Menphilia from imperial ones. Forgive this one, save. It's alright. It was an old RPG for 360 and remastered with all of its DLC and a new one for Xbox One. Oh, I see. Alright. We shall warp over to Camp Drybone and find Sanctuary. But man, I really hope everyone's alright. I'm pretty sure at least some of our folks managed to get away. Like, you know, Yida, Papalimo. Well, unfortunately, Papalimo looks like he got captured. And especially Thancred. Yeah, Thancred. He had that really nice looking necklace. Wonder what that was all about. Also, I'm going in the wrong direction. Because I believe the church... Yeah, it's right there. I'm being dumb. But yeah, he had a really pretty necklace. I didn't notice that little thing about his design. Alright. I guess this is our new base of operations. Home sweet home. Hello there. Is there something troubling you, my child? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, you only need to ask. The wild roses are dead, father, and I know not what to do. The wild roses. See, you may speak freely here. We are all friends of the Scions. How? How could this have happened? And you certain that Menphilia was amongst those taken by the Garleans? Let us pray no further harm comes to them. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It's the least I could do for a friend of Minfilia's. I have known her since she was but a child. Well, I do recall the day of our first meeting. I swore to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the self-same service to her brothers and sisters scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marquise, would you come here for a moment? Yes, father? If you require assistance, pray speak with Marquise. He's a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marquise is a survivor of the Battle of Cotonou. Alas, his experience took a terrible toll on his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would have perished in the desert. Marquise, I would want you to look after Gardesia, do you understand? Yes, father. Let's see here. Alrighty, well, chat, I think this is now a good time to stop, a good stopping point. Next time, we will take on what remains of the Scions and find out what can we do in this situation. And let's close off the stream with the classic saying, thank you so much for coming down. Whether you showed up once, whether you chatted, whether you stopped on by, whether you stuck by and made a little cameo, or stuck by and made a little cameo, whether you made a little cameo on stream, or whether you stuck around for the entire thing. Thank you so much for coming down. I cannot wait to see you guys next week for more Final Fantasy XIV. I fell from the sky. Yes, you did. You fell from the sky. Thanks for the stream. No, thank you so much for coming down to stream. I really do appreciate any and all support. And who knows, maybe if we get to the end of the year, we might be able to hit affiliate. That'll be a really big goal that I hope to achieve. But anyways, thank you so much for coming down, everyone. I can't wait to see you all next week. Until then, toodles.